don't get left behind. Is it true? Is it raining big faces? Is it true? I got wings up on the storm.
Hey, hello again. Welcome back to Drawing Lozenge. I am Rod Diaz, and today we have an Instagram model drawing. I want to start doing a monthly thing where I can draw somebody's portrait and preferably an Instagram model, just to keep it a thing. Also, on top of making this channel completely art related, nothing crazy, any kind of other how-to projects or whatnot, I'm gonna start doing that on my other channels instead, so I don't clutter this one up. So here we have digital drawing. I'm working on Clip Studio Paint, and I love this program. It's way more accessible than some of the high-end programs like Photoshop, where now Photoshop, I believe you have to rent it. It's very expensive in the long run. So if you're looking for a very good alternative to Photoshop that can almost do just about anything you can do on there and 100 things more, get this program. I recommend it. Very affordable. Can't go wrong with it. Okay, back to the drawing. I usually like to draw on a 450 DPI canvas. You tend to leave it very normal size, like an 8x10 or 8.5x11, just to keep it printer size. It makes it easier to resell, or you don't find yourself with weird unstandard sizes that you have to print jobs on, and it saves you a lot of money. It's a very popular size of paper that you can find. Now, on this drawing, I decided to do it monochromatic because I didn't want to spend too much time on skin tones and values and all that I don't know. It seems like a lot of work. I was trying to really have a lot of fun with this piece. I'm very glad that I decided to stay with a monochromatic approach to it. I had a lot of time to make little mistakes, and most of them, if you really look, they're all there. I try not to remove a lot of mistakes from my work because I feel like it gives it a lot of character. It's not so mechanical and perfect in every way that most drawings that are digital now come out like that, because people use the lasso tool and whatnot. And I mean, it can look great and perfect, but I'm not going for perfect. I'm going for that traditional feel where the art seems to have flaws in it and it has more of a likeness, not really an exact replica of the person. When I want to do an exact replica, I have no shame about tracing somebody's face if it's a critical job to do, that you can only get it right once on a very difficult surface to do, be it a very custom piece of automotive equipment or somebody's skin. For example, I also tattoo for a living, and this has taught me to, one, make sure you plan your piece ahead. Don't make mistakes, because you can't really make that whole happy mistake thing work with real life canvas. So I suggest that you get your ducks in line before starting tattooing it if you're not that great at drawing. But going back to the drawing again here, you see the base structure that I use is very rough, very rough, very loose. And then I just bring back my face after rendering out the first time, put it away, bring it back, check the sizing, make sure it fits, it doesn't look weird. At all times, I'll have a picture of the person next to me. In this case, you can't see it on my screen, but I can assure you I have it there. I'm not just drawing off of thin air. I wish I could draw like that off of thin air. That'd be great, but I have a hard time trying to remember all the little details. But yeah, I do use reference. In this case, I'm deliberately trying to copy what I see. When it comes to everything else, most of the time I try not to do that, and I try to do my own thing. But for this episode, we're going to do strictly that, repeating what we see. Now, I take into account shapes more than anything else. Yes, people will tell you values, hues, tones, all that, but the shapes are what really get you in and make everything more believable. If you pay attention to some bad paintings, the structures are really solid, but the technique is really cruddy. But it looks good because the technique of the shape of the forms is really there. Just something to consider, right? I don't know. I'm rambling now, but anyways, here I am going to overplace the panties on her because I didn't want to commit to making a mistake like right there. I am fixing it. The problem would have been much bigger to fix, right, if I had done the panties strictly on top of that. So I tend to keep 3 to 6 layers depending on what kind of illustration I'm working on, and then I'll break them down, sandwich them all into one if I can, unless I'm trying to move the main image around a little bit for a poster or maybe I don't know, like a sticker. But in this case, this is not going to be a sticker. This is just a pinup. And I actually need to get a print of this out to the model for being so cool about letting me paint her. But anyways, if you're a model, if you want to get started with people painting you, drawing you, whatever, drop me a like, a subscribe, a comment. Let me know you want to be considered. And if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. I am doing this on the fly in my car because I really have to find a better place to make time to record. It's kind of rough with my kid around. She's always screaming. And I apologize for the sound in the background. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. I will miss you till the next time. Please subscribe. Remember, there's no money needed here. No Patreon, no nothing. Just enjoy your time. Thank you.